Welcome to Now Leo Know, where curiosity roars loud. Did you know one of the greatest NBA coaches of all time wasn't just a basketball mastermind, but also a trained military man? Yep. Before he was clapping at refs and outsmarting entire teams, Gregg Popovich was in uniform, ready to defend his country. And no, his military training didn't involve teaching rookies how to properly flop or yell defense from the bench. Here's something most fans don't know. Popovich speaks Serbian and was once recruited for diplomatic work before fully committing to coaching. Imagine Pop negotiating international treaties. Look, I don't care about your missiles, just move the ball, share it, and play some defense. He's also one of the best at mentoring other coaches. Many of today's NBA head coaches are part of the so-called Pop coaching tree. Popovich isn't just about X's and O's. He's a vocal advocate for social issues, education, and giving back to the community. These values are deeply rooted in his military upbringing. He openly speaks about human rights, racial equality, and veterans' welfare. And he's known for taking young players under his wing, teaching them about life, not just hoops. His influence goes beyond the court, inspiring others to make a difference. If you want to learn more about his impact, just look at the lives he's touched. Popovich is a true leader, on and off the court. Popovich credits much of his leadership style to his military background. Discipline, accountability, and knowing how to lead under pressure. He's known for running a tight ship, no nonsense. You either bring your best or you're out. It's part of why his teams were always sharp, focused, and ready to grind. Rumor has it Pop once benched a guy for using Comic Sans on a team presentation. Okay, maybe not, but honestly, would you be surprised? Before the sideline scowls, Popovich was in the Air Force. He played basketball for the Falcons at the academy, served 5 years of active duty after graduating. Imagine a drill sergeant with a Pop-style death stare. Nightmare fuel, right? For those who don't follow the NBA, Popovich is a 5-time NBA champion, the longest tenured head coach in U.S. major sports, and the grumpy-looking guy you don't want to cross during a post-game interview. But here's a fun fact. He also loves wine. Like a serious wine guy. The kind who'd talk vintages while drawing up a last-second play. In 2020, Popovich took the reins of Team USA at the Tokyo Olympics and brought home gold. It wasn't easy. With tough games and a roster under pressure, Pop's steady leadership sealed the deal, proving his genius extends way beyond San Antonio. And of course, the big one. In 2022, Pop became the winningest coach in NBA history, passing 1,336 wins. That's a number so big, even your calculator would be like, bro, chill. So when people call Popovich one of the greatest, it's not just about rings and wins. It's about leadership, character, and a life story worthy of its own Netflix doc. And if you thought Gregg Popovich's story ended with basketball, think again. He has one of the NBA's largest wine collections. Yep. Pop isn't just a coach, he's basically the sommelier of the NBA. The man travels with his own wine stash and is famous for hosting post-game dinners, cracking open rare bottles with players, coaches, and sometimes even rivals. Imagine losing a game and then getting a 1982 Bordeaux from the guy who just beat you. So what's the takeaway here? It's that greatness isn't one-dimensional. Behind every success story, there's history, struggle, and discipline you might never see on the surface. Popovich's military past reminds us that leadership isn't just about calling plays. It's about showing up for others, staying grounded, and standing for what's right. And maybe, just maybe, learning not to cross a guy who can break you down with a single, unimpressed stare. Smash that like button if you learned something new, and drop a comment if you think Pop could have made a killer secret agent.